Healthy as they may appear, these animals may not be the best of breeds. Whether goats, cows or sheep, the quality and quantity of milk and beef yields is determined by several factors. This is the reason why research in animals has to be intensified.
This calls for advances in technological research and practices, building agricultural systems that are resilient to climate change and other shocks, agro-industrialization and the like. In this context, I wish to recall that the fourth session of the STC in 2021 agreed to establish 5 regional animal resources seed centers of excellence. Uganda was privileged to host one of the centers under the National Animal Genetic Resources Center and Data Bank, NAGRIC and DB.
This call by Minister Tumwebaze was made during the opening of the African Union Extraordinary Summit of the Comprehensive African Agriculture Development Programme. The idea is to have African countries rally behind animal research.
Participating countries are required to conclude memoranda of understanding, MOUs. We need to expedite this process in those regions where this remains outstanding, such as the Eastern African region. I look forward to having discussions with the concerned ministers on this subject, including at the sidelines of this summit, with a view of actualizing our decision that we made about 5 years ago.
With this in place, the dream of Africa as a commercialized and industrialized agricultural continent will come to pass.
It is by focusing on execution that we can make a meaningful impact on our continent and our people. We must move not with the times, but ahead of the times.
If put into practice, famine, malnutrition and poverty will be conversations of the past. Josepha Sako is the Commissioner Agricultural Development, Blue Economy and Sustainable Environment at the African Union Commission.
Together, we can ensure that the outcome will have a lasting and a positive impact on our continent, because we all know that our statistics, when the report comes, we are always a continent of food insecure. Let's change the narrative. The time is now. Let's feed Africa. Let all the cities in Africa have access to a nutritious food and affordable food.
Her argument is backed by that of Ethiopia's Minister of Agriculture, Dr. Gimar Amente, who calls for active youth involvement.
The future of agriculture lies in the hands of our youth and women. We must create opportunities for young people to engage in agriculture through education, access to finance and technology. Empowering women as a key player in agriculture will not only enhance productivity, but also drive economic growth and social equity.
Inclusivity is a fundamental aspect of our approach. We will ensure that women and the youth and marginalized groups have access to resources, thereby facilitating their equitable participation in the agri-food sector.
Comprehensive Africa Agriculture Development Programme Summit, a 3-day engagement happening in Uganda, will be crowned on Saturday with African presidents, from where the Kampala Declaration will be made. I'm Nafka Farida and Henry Okrut.